from yesterday. I'm going to pull out some gems. We kind of went through some of the forehand volleys, backhand volleys, and the serve. So I'm just going to pull out a few things that I really liked from this. And we kind of started off with the forehand volley, and that's your forehand volley. And actually, it's not, and that's really not too bad. The one thing and then one thing I pointed out here was look how your racket face kind of closed up on you, and you kind of see how it closed up on you. And I'm trying to have you try to keep it open. Yeah, so here's the difference. So that's open. Let's see, why aren't you backing up here? Well, that's open, that's closed, that's open, that's closed. So with that in mind, we have some nice ones coming up. Open, that's really nice. And you'll notice very virtually no excessive racket head movement. So as you come in to hit this, moving forward, that's very pretty. And you get a little backspin too. You really can't tell from this angle, but trust me, you did. And then we got another one coming up. We don't like that one. We don't like that one. And we get a little backspin on that. So just kind of some. Now what I did was kind of move the camera around, and I went now a little more cross court. So if we were playing a point right now, you would be kind of the gal coming in from the baseline, whether you're serving volleying maybe or returning and volleying, and so really trying to get you to focus on that open face racket. And perfect. Oh, not that one, but this one. So here we go. So ready position. You're in ready position and just moving into it. Racket face opens. And you'll see the racket face moves a little bit just because actually, and that's okay, but because your racket face is open, it cuts the ball. And that actually will help you control the ball. So that's good stuff. And then we have another one coming up here. Very little racket movement. I love it. Another one coming up. Very nice. Very solid. Very simple. That's what we like. Here comes the ready position. Very simple. Not excessive movement. Very simple. I love those. And they'll get a little more stick on them as you start doing this more, but just not a lot of excessive movement. I like that one a lot. Good job. Perfect. All right, so now I'm going to morph into the backhand. So the first thing we do is kind of explain it. So here you are. You're in ready position, and you're going to kind of pivot, and you're pivoting to the left, and now you got your. So I want to get your hands out in front. Let me get this. So here we go. Let me get this a little bit better. So look, here we go. So you're pivoted on your left. You got your hands out in front, and then from here, all you're really going to do is just. Sorry, you may hear me talking in the background because that's me actually talking to you on the court. So hopefully this won't be too confusing. So I'm just going to let it play. I don't know if you can hear it because the sound, you may not be able to hear it by the way I'm recording it. But I'm having you pivot on your left foot. You'll see that the racket's out in front. And you'll see is so I'm trying to set you up on your left, and you'll see coming up ready position. So see how you're stepping with your left? We don't want that. We want to get your weight on the left. And no, and see I really like that right there. You'll notice, watch your hand as I kind of give you a little nudge. Watch that your hands don't move at all. You move. So that's why I always like to use the snow plow analogy. You're the truck, and the plow is the racket face, and the just like like a snow plow, the plow doesn't move, the truck moves the plow, so you move the racket. And so here we go. Now you're a little live, so you're going to pivot to your left, and Here comes another one. This one's a little better. You're going to pivot on your left. And you'll see I kind of had you go on your left toe just to really encourage you to push off that left toe. That's it. You pivot to your left. Oh, we're not going to worry about that one. Pivot to your left. Good. Until you really land, you can kind of see this motion. Watch how you really push. So you'll notice you're making contact right about now. You'll notice your right foot is off the ground. And you're kind of like, and you're pushing off the ground, using the ground as leverage to push forward off your left leg, and you kind of recover on that right. So it's quite nice. And so then what I did was we kind of backed you up to the service line. I went cross court, and you run off about 4 perfect volleys. And by the way, these are like the first 4 you hit, which I think is pretty awesome. So you're in ready position. You just kind of pivot. Perfect. Pivot. Those are awesome. Let's watch those again. Look how calm and quiet these look. Pivot. So relaxed. Open face racket. Perfect. Love it. Good job. All right, so moving on. Then we come to the serve. And so, where did I put that? And so you'll notice, so what, and we didn't really completely tackle it, but we kind of, I just really yesterday wanted to focus on the rhythm of the serve. So what I'm kind of having you do right here is drop the racket heads, and your wrist is very loose. So that's why I'm having you wiggle your wrist like that. And you toss and snap. See, that's the rhythm. I don't know if you can hear me say that, but I said that's the rhythm. So your racket head's down, and you're just kind of wiggling your wrist, which is very good. And so now you got so racket head down, toss. This is what I love. So see how your left hand's above your head and your racket head is still down. You still have that bent wrist. And this really just encourages the wrist snap. That's what it's all about, you know? It's just the rhythm. Once you really, and you kind of get that rhythm, snap. And I think I got another good one right here. Again, I wish I had them. I wish I had the camera behind you so you could see them going in, but at least I think you can really get an understanding of what we're trying to do. Anyway, great job today. I hope you enjoyed the video. I guess a great job yesterday, that is.